Welcome everybody to come tonight. We need roll call, please.
Charles Cooper.
Here.
Becky Duncan.
Here.
Gina Ledbetter.
Here.
Vanessa Matthews.
Here.
All present.
All right, next on the agenda is approval of the minutes for the regular meeting on September 2019, excuse me, and special call meeting on September 2019.
The special called meeting has errors. I was not present for the THCA grant. I was late.
Oh, yeah. I know you was here, I just, yeah.
And in the 7th paragraph, Vanessa, her last name is Matthews.
Okay.
All right, with the made changes, we have a motion to approve.
On the regular meeting, about midway down, oh, let me count it. Fourteenth paragraph, spelling, second line, and then 18 and 19 paragraphs, you've left out the one absent part.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Okay. With the changes to that one too, do I have a motion to approve?
Make a motion to approve.
Motion made by Ms. Matthews. Any more discussion? Second, please.
I'll second.
Second by Ms. Ledbetter. Roll call, please.
Charles Cooper.
Four.
Becky Duncan.
4.
Gina Ledbetter.
4.
Vanessa Matthews.
4.
All 4 against.
All right, now, we have any grievances from the citizens? If not, we'll move down to the report from the city mayor. A lot of you know that we got a grant for $525,000 for sewer rehabilitation. That will be starting here pretty soon. I'll be going to the governor's conference here pretty soon, next week. Going to it in Nashville. Senator Yeager and Kingsley and John Mark Wendell, both, all of three of them told me I need to be there, so I'm going to go to that. We had a meeting with the FAA and TDOT. That went well. We got some things we got to do down at the airport, and they told us how to do it and when to do it. And I went to the Ken Yeager's Grant Conference in Herman about 2 weeks ago, and it was very exciting, and some grants that we possibly could get for downtown and for some other things here in the city. And that's what I'm trying to do, is trying to get all we can get to move Jamestown forward. All right, next we have the city engineer report.
Well, as the mayor said, congratulations are due on the CDBG sewer project that you were awarded $525,000. As I mentioned, the workshop, it's quite an accomplishment for you all to get that. This is the 5th time you've been awarded that grant since 2009. So good job on continuing forward with that work, and that work will probably begin, I would say, in the spring of next year is when that project will start. That's all I have, Mayor.
All right, thank you, Mr. Bennett. City building inspector report, Mr. South.
In September, there were 2 completions with final inspections onto the houses that had been rehabilitated from the grant program that here in the city, and 2 new permits were issued as well. So these guys are knocking these out at a pretty good pace. A lot of these houses, you almost have to see them by the time they get through, and they look really, really nice. So really happy with the way that's going on. I'm assuming that we're going through section 12 again tonight on this ordinance. And I spoke to the mayor this morning about the appellate board. This is something that we really need to look at, get an appellate board because some of these houses where notifications gone out, they're gonna be coming up pretty soon. And I don't think y'all, as I spoke before, you don't want to be having to call in a meeting without having that appellate forward. Yeah, that's their responsibility, that's why you're gonna have them here. And hopefully we got professionals that are familiar enough with codes and buildings that, you know, I not the first time I've been wrong, okay, so, and I don't wanna wrong anyone out by a misinterpretation or anything, so I think that's very important. The other thing is and the tiny house regulations that we are gonna be looking at shortly. We may have to go through an adoption process on the tiny house, simply because it is an appendix of the residential code, and therefore may have to be adopted separately. And I'll get Freddie's opinion on that a little later on. I'll talk to him in the next couple of weeks. But one thing I really want to bring up in the city is getting a lot of notifications out to these people, clean your trash up. And I'm hearing, well, I don't own the house, I rent it, okay? Now, my interpretation is they're still responsible, okay? But I run into people out here that don't have automobiles. They don't have any way to get rid of their trash. And unless they have a specific agreement with their landlord, the tenants, a lot of them don't have a way to haul the garbage off. I had one guy, his truck was full of garbage, and he couldn't get his truck in reverse, so I pulled him back out on the road so he could go to the dump and take his garbage off. I had another one that had a rat infestation on it, and I got in touch with the tenant over there and told us, you're gonna have to do something about this. Well, I don't have any transportation. So I was actually gonna go help her with it this past Saturday, but her landlord went ahead and picked the trash up and hauled it to the dump. Now, some of these people around here, they just don't have any way. And I don't know what y'all want to do about this, because it's something that I feel bad for them.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to just, write them a citation because you got garbage and they don't have
There's
any.
actually at least one, maybe two, private trash pickup services.
Okay. Well, let me just, as a point of direction on this, because I've got to move forward with this regardless. Do y'all think, just as a consensus, that you might be more interested in passing a ordinance requiring an agreement between the tenant and landlord, or something of that nature? Which direction do y'all want me to go? I'm offering for direction on this, because, as I said, some of these people just don't have the means to haul it off.
Mm-hmm.
And
I don't use the service, but I think they can call up one of these private companies, their pickups,
They're about $20.
and they come and pick it up. Yeah.
We need to look into this and go into it more in depth. I will do that myself.
We don't have a trash truck, do we?
No. Well, that was something that we looked at before,
Yeah.
and we can still look into it. But I know Mr. Moon that does the garbage, and I'll talk to him and see what kind of thing what legally we can all do here. So I'll get into that. Appreciate that, Gary. Thank you. All right.
Question, how much grant money is left?
Gail?
She was gonna get me those numbers after the last thing. I know we had enough to do 4 more houses.
Yeah.
And we had 5 applications put in.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're about to use it all.
So you're ready to give those to us just about it so that we don't
Yes.
lose that money? Okay.
She's
Okay.
supposed to be here, Amanda's supposed to be here sometime this week, and we're gonna go look at the houses.
Okay.
We already looked at 2, we got 3 more to look at.
Okay.
And she wants me to go with her in that way, and I told her I would, so we're doing that.
I just didn't want the money to go to waste.
No. All right, city attorney report.
Hey, it's been a busy, super busy month for me. I have been in touch with the attorney that represents the Board of Education and presented you guys tonight with a small addendum to that contract that you guys approved. So hopefully we'll be approving that shortly. I prepared an opinion in regard to special call meetings. Also prepared you guys an ordinance that you guys are going to be looking at tonight, hopefully, for posting of agendas earlier. Also, I've reviewed the personnel policies and procedures with the mayor and the recorder. Went over those in a lot of detail, and ready to set that meeting, which we have set for November 4th, for a work session, just to kind of go through all those details. And then just also to let you guys know, I'm always on call, and I've had a lot of calls this month. So always available for any questions that you guys have for me. And that goes for all the city employees too. They're welcome to call me, and sometimes they do. So just, I'm always available for that.
Thank you, Mr. Allred.
Thanks.
All right, now moving down to old business. First one is approval of ordinance 1850 for the building code and amendment on the second and final reading. Any discussion? If not, do I have a motion to approve?
I'll make that motion.
Motion made by Ms. Duncan,
I'm second.
seconded by Mr. Cooper. Roll call, please.
Charles Cooper,
Four.
Becky Duncan.
4.
Jenny Ledbetter.
4.
Vanessa Matthews.
4.
All four, none against.
All right, moving to new business, discussion setting the workshop to go over the changes of policy and procedures with the attorney. We set that for November 4th at 2 o'clock here at City Hall. We don't need to approve it or anything. I don't think so. Okay, and now we need discussion and approve the amended contract with the school board on the new road per the city attorney. This is a new road at Pine Haven. I talked to Mr. Jones and also talked to Mr. Cooper and their lawyer, and we've got it all pretty well straightened out now. So we need a motion to approve.
I make the motion.
Motion made by Ms. Ledbetter. Any more discussion?
I'm second.
Seconded by Mr. Cooper. Roll call, please.
Charles Cooper,
Four.
Becky Duncan.
4.
Jenny Ledbetter.
4.
Vanessa Matthews.
4.
All four, none against.
Number 3, discussion and approval to take applications for the sewer plant. Supervisor Jacob Burke. Any discussion? If not, do I have a motion to approve to take application for the sewer plant?
I make a motion to approve.
Motion made by Mr. Cooper. Any more discussion?
What council member is sitting in on these interviews right now? Who's sitting in on them?
It's, whose turn is it now?
Charles done the
Last one.
So,
So that'd be either Vanessa or, yeah, be Vanessa. Be you. Okay, be Vanessa. Do I have a second to approve take application?
I'll second.
All right, second by Ms. Ledbetter. Roll call, please.
Charles Cooper.
Four.
Becky Duncan.
4.
Jenny Ledbetter.
4.
Vanessa Matthews.
4.
All four, none against.
Number 4, discussion and approval, take application for the water and sewer crew with Supervisor Johnson McCoy. As I said earlier in the workshop, for winter coming on, we're gonna have some water breaks and they need another person. They've been for a while without one, so they need to get one.
Is this already budgeted?
Yes.
Yes, it is. He wants one.
I make the motion.
Motion made by Ms. Ledbetter. Any more discussion? If not, do we have a second, please?
I'll second.
Seconded by Ms. Matthews. Roll call, please.
Charles Cooper.
4.
Becky Duncan.
4.
Vanessa Matthews.
4.
Jenny Ledbetter.
4.
All four, none against.
Number 5, discussion and approval to hire the recommended street positions with Supervisor Steve Brown, recommended Larry Durham, and Austin Morgan. The applications were you've already read. Any discussion?
I make the motion.
Motion made by Ms. Ledbetter. Do I have a second?
I'll second
Seconded by Mr. Cooper. Roll call.
Charles Cooper,
Or,
Becky Duncan.
4.
Jenny Ledbetter.
4.
Vanessa Matthews.
4.
All 4, none against.
Number 6, discussion and approval of appointing a new alderman or alderwoman, the resumes y'all have. We would like for each one of you to get up and talk. You're gonna have 5 minutes to discuss, and in that 5 minutes, you can just state your case, and then you can have any questions within a 5-minute period. So I'll have the clock up here, and whoever wants to go first is fine. Don't bother me. All right. Yeah, Hubert.
As I know most of you, my name's Hubert Lester. I've been a resident in the city for approximately 20 years. Of course, born and raised here, just a little bit outside of the city limits. So I'm well familiar with the city. I've been on the airport committee, probably for 10 years or so, and dealing with that and some of the progress and stuff we're making with that. All I'd like to say is really that I'd be proud and honored to work with the other aldermen in the city and try to be open and objective on everything that I could be on. That's really all I have to say then. Thank you.
Hang on a minute, Hubert. You make any
Oh,
questions?
you have any questions? I'm sorry.
Any questions?
No? No questions?
Any issues with being here for meetings?
What, ma'am?
Would you have any issues being here for meetings?
No, ma'am.
No, okay.
All right, thank you. All right. Next one, red ballot. All right, go ahead, Red.
I'm not good at this talking, so y'all probably know me. I've been here all my life, lived up here in the city for 25 years, I guess. And I'd just like to have a chance to help y'all out if I can. Anyway, that's about all I can say.
Are you retired full-time?
Huh?
You're retired full-time
Oh,
now?
I'm disabled, yeah.
Disabled.
I don't work, yeah. Been that way for several years.
Any more questions? All right, thank you, Red. Next.
I'll go.
Okay, I was waiting. All right, Misty. Your time starts now.
Okay. I think most of you know me, but if not, my name's Misty Harding. I've worked at the Chamber of Commerce here in town for about 8 years now, and I'm really proud and humbled by our downtown. I've got to work a lot with past administration on downtown revitalization efforts, current administration on some of those efforts as well. In my 8 years at the Chamber, I've developed some really great relationships with local and state government officials, state departments. So with a lot of that knowledge, I feel like I could bring maybe a new perspective to the council. So that's why I'm here tonight. I really appreciate you all taking the time to hear me, and that's all I'm going to say because I'll ramble if I don't, but if you all have questions, I'm here to take them.
Any questions?
Would serving conflict with the chamber at all?
No, ma'am.
No.
Any more questions?
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
thank
you.
you, Misty.
Thanks.
All right, Mr. Malone, you're next.
Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
Yeah, my name is Jim Malone, and I currently live here in the city for the last 8 years. I grew up in Ventures County, moved away for a long time, about 22 years, but finally came back and everything a few years ago. And this springtime, I finally have some extra time. I'm looking around, kind of figure out what I can do to help the community, and like some of the others, I'm really interested in maybe helping out with the downtown area and the city in general. So anything I can do with that, that's why I kind of submitted my resume, is because I'm just kind of available to help out and develop some skills along the way and everything. So if there's anything that I could do to help, that's why I chose to kind of come before you and make an effort here. So yeah.
Are you retired?
I am not retired, and I would have a question about the meetings, some of the ones you have like in the afternoon. I mean, I manage a team of people in Oak Ridge, so I do have some flexibility with that, and but if I knew ahead of time, I could make that work out and everything, so, yeah, so.
Any more questions? All right, thank you, Mr. Malone.
All right, thank you.
Okay, so now we have, they're all talks and stuff, and we need more discussion about the new alderman or alderwoman. If not, I need a motion for somebody on the alder or alderwoman.
I make a motion to seat Missy Harding as councilwoman.
All right, I got a motion, any more discussion? Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Seconded by Ms. Duncan. All right, roll call, please.
Charles Cooper,
I'll pass.
pass.
Yeah, pass.
Becky Duncan.
4.
Jeannie Ledbetter.
4.
Vanessa Matthews.
4.
3, 4, 1 passing, motion passes.
Motion passes, Mr. Harding, you will be the new alderman.
Thank you so
Alderman.
much.
Congratulations.
Just hang around, we're not done with you yet.
We won't make you start voting.
No.
Good.
We won't,
learned.
they won't, we won't do you like they done me when I got mayor, you know, they won't. Cause a lot of you didn't know, when I got mayor, Gail gave me the oath and looked at me as soon as she said that and said, okay, be here at 7:30 in the morning, we're going to walk. So, you know, we won't do you that way. All right. Number 7, discussion and approval of proclamation for October to be Chiropractic Health Month. The proclamation was in your packet. We've done this before, and they also haven't made a big office down here now, and they're doing a lot of stuff here in town. Try to support our local businesses. So, do I have a motion to approve or discussion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion made by Ms. Duncan. Any more discussion? Do I have a second, please?
I'll second.
Second by Ms. Ledbetter. Roll call, please.
Charles Cooper.
4.
Becky Duncan.
4.
Jeannie Ledbetter.
4.
Vanessa Matthews.
4.
All 4, none against.
Number 8, discussion and approval to accept the audit 2016-2017. Any discussion? Do I have a motion to approve?
I'll make the motion. to
Motion
approve.
made by Ms. Matthews. Any more discussion? Do I have a second, please?
I'll second.
Second by Ms. Ledbetter.
Charles Cooper.
4.
Becky Duncan.
4.
Jeannie Ledbetter.
4.
Vanessa Matthews.
4.
All 4, none against.
All right, number 10, discussion and approval resolution to apply for a 50/50 grant with the Public Entity Partners, which is our insurance company,
This
formerly
skips
known.
number 9.
No, oh, sorry. 9, approval of Martin Jenkins to perform the 2018-2019 audit. Sorry.
I make the motion.
Motion made by Ms. Ledbetter. Any more discussion? Do I have a second, please?
I'll second.
Seconded by Ms. Matthews. Roll call.
Charles Cooper.
4.
Becky Duncan.
4.
Jeannie Ledbetter.
4.
Vanessa Matthews.
4.
All 4, none against.
Now, number 10, discussion and approval for resolution to apply for a 50/50 grant with Public Entity Partners, this is our insurance company, formerly known as TML, before the name changed. Like we talked in the workshop, they are mostly like loss prevention and stuff, and we probably be working for cameras at City Hall and some other places.
I make the motion.
Motion made by Ms. Ledbetter. Any more discussion? If not, can I have a second, please?
I'll second.
Seconded by Ms. Matthews. Roll call, please.
Charles Cooper.
4.
Becky Duncan.
4.
Jeannie Ledbetter.
4.
Vanessa Matthews.
4.
All 4, none against.
Number 11, approval for the monthly bills of September 2019.
In the amount of $408,494.21.
All right, do I have any discussion? Need a motion, please.
I make the motion?
Motion made by Ms. Ledbetter. Need more discussion? If not, need a second, please.
I'll second.
Excuse me, second by Ms. Matthews. Roll call, please.
Charles Cooper,
For it.
Becky Duncan,
Four.
Jenny Ledbetter.
Four.
Vanessa Matthews.
Four.
All four, none against.
Number 12, approval of monthly financial statements for September 2019.
General fund, $372,102.61. Water and sewer fund, $1,185,156.11. Natural gas fund, $1,563,488.67, with a total of $3,120,747.39.
All right, I need a motion to approve the monthly financials.
Make a motion to approve.
Motion made by Ms. Matthews, second
Second.
by Mr. Cooper. Roll call, please.
Charles Cooper.
For it.
Becky Duncan.
Four.
Jenny Ledbetter.
Four.
Vanessa Matthews.
Four.
All four, none against.
In other business, I would like someone to make a motion that we move the next month's meeting, which is on September the 11th, November the 11th, sorry, because that's Veterans Day. We will be closed that day, and in observance of Veterans Day, I'd like to ask somebody to add that to the agenda.
We need to add Frank.
I'll make that motion.
Motion made by Ms. Duncan to add to the,
Oh, I second.
second by Ms. Ledbetter.
Make motion.
Move the,
To move to what day?
do you want to move it to the next Monday? Does that be
The
fine?
following Monday.
Is that what you want to do, Ms. Duncan, in your motion? Yes. Okay. Move it to the next Monday after Veterans Day.
What's the date? Anybody? 18th?
18th, yes. I had it wrote down here and I'm talking about which one. I have a second, right? Yeah, okay, I need a roll call, please.
Charles Cooper,
For it.
Becky Duncan.
Four.
Jenny Ledbetter.
Four.
Vanessa Matthews.
Four.
All four, none against.
All right, so now we need a motion to approve it.
I make a motion to approve moving the regular called meeting to, I think, the 18th.
18th. Motion made by Ms. Ledbetter,
Oh,
second.
I'll
Ms.
second.
Matthews. Roll call, please.
Charles Cooper,
For it.
Becky Duncan,
Four.
Jenny Ledbetter.
Four.
Vanessa Matthews.
Four.
All four, none against.
All right, now we're adding the agenda,
The ordinance.
the ordinance on the agenda 1860 about the publishing city council agendas. I need to be added to this agenda.
I make a motion to add ordinance number 1860 to the agenda.
All right, motion made by Ms. Ledbetter. I need a second, please.
I'll second.
Seconded by Ms. Matthews. Roll call, please.
Charles Cooper.
For it.
Becky Duncan.
Four.
Jenny Ledbetter.
Four.
Vanessa Matthews.
Four.
All four, none against.
We now need a motion to approve ordinance 1860 for the agenda.
I make a motion to approve ordinance 1860.
Motion made by Ms. Ledbetter. Any more discussion? If not, I need a second, please.
I'll second.
Seconded by Ms. Matthews. Roll call, please.
Charles Cooper.
For it.
Becky Duncan.
Four.
Jenny Ledbetter.
Four.
Vanessa Matthews.
Four.
All four, none against.
Is that it? All right, any other business? If not, I'll make a motion, we adjourn. I need a
second.
motion to, sorry. I'll make the motion, I wanna go home.
What about a RE?
Do what?
A RE.
We didn't
We
hire
already
them.
voted on it.
We done voted on it?
Yeah, we done voted on it. You want to wake up there, Charles?
Yeah, I'm gonna wake up, I want to sleep.
I need a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion.
Make motion by Ms. Duncan,
I second.
second by Ms. Ledbetter. Everybody in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed?